go back to my shed and get things cracking on. So, you join me the following day. It is now Saturday, and the bike is gone today. So there you go. The bike's out of the shed. There's the bag full of bits. Now I'm going to fold it up. The way you do it is all this way. That loosens up. Push this pin in. And it folds up. Just like that. So, now let's go put it in the car. Ready for it to go there. So the bike is now in the car, ready to head to my granddad's to get fixed up. The next clip is going to be me arriving and getting the bike out the car and showing him what the problem is. So we are now here at my granddad's shed. Here's the bike. It's on a bench currently. Here's some of the parts that we got. We're just sussing out. These need to be bent back into straight. So it rubs against the wheel. There's the chain. That has been oiled up. Here's the back wheel, where the spacer, there's one spacer already on there, that thing there, but we need another spacer to go on the end there. Bag full of spanners. He's going to get it cracked down for me. It'll probably take him a couple of weeks. So yeah, it'll probably take him a couple of weeks to get it done. So while he's working on this one, we're going to be at home in my shed working on the spares one, as I like to call it, but it's not going to be a spares one. It's going to be a fully operational one. So there's the car loaded up. Got my milk. That's where you put milk back in the day. I've got a bench and some wood. So let's go back to my shed and get things cracking on. So you rejoin me the following day. It's currently a Sunday. The bike is out of the shed. The spares bike, obviously the last clip was the main bike that fully works at my granddad's. So I'm going to be de-rusting this one as much as I possibly can. Just got a little wire brush. So let's get to it. I'm going to prop you up on a ladder. So got my ladder. You can start seeing a lot more metal showing, but I just have had a thought. This pin here comes out, so I'm thinking of having no seat and just having it sort of like a scooter. So if we grind this off straight from the bottom, take this pin out, I think that's what we're going to do. Grind it straight from the bottom and get it gone. So the grinder that I'm going to be using is a Parkside grinder. It's not battery, it's electric. She's ready to cut through anything and anything. There we go. All we've got to do now is just lift up these handlebars. As you can see, it's sort of close to where I'm going to be cutting here. So the handlebars are now up. Just left them loose. I haven't tightened that or anything, so that's now loose. The pin isn't pushed in, it's pulled out, so that won't come down. And this goes cut straight just across there. Gonna try not to go into this part here, even though I think I do want this part gone as well. This is just pretty much the rear mudguard. It comes out here and the wheel sits there. So the rear mudguard just goes over it. But this is going to be going. So I'm going to set you up on the ladder again and let's cut through it. Safety first. we're about halfway cut, as you can see there. About halfway. I'm just going to move the bike sort of so it's facing at an angle like that, because the sparks, they're all landing down here. So if it can land as if I can get much on the dirt as I possibly can, we'll be in a good spot to continue and get straight through it. Safety precautions are underway. So safety glasses back on and we'll get through it. The no seat bike, look at that cut. I wouldn't say that's the best cut I've ever done in my life. And there it is, she's cut through now. So what I'm going to do is bring the sander out here and just sort of sand it off, give it a less sharp effect, and do something like this pin, because it's proper stuff. Maybe I'll bash it with a hammer a few times and hope for the best. She turns, but she don't pry out, so I'll get it figured. We'll bash it with a hammer and get it out. So that pin is now out. Pin's now out from that little hole there. We've cut that off. Pin's out. Now it's time to de-rust it all with the wherever my wire brush is gone. I'm going to get another wire brush out now, a brand new one, and de-rust it all. So let's get to it. So that's looking a million times better. It's always better when you see more like orange rust on it. You know, you're giving that a wipe and all you can see is rust just coming off the side of it. That's a good sign. It means it hasn't, means it's just surface rust really. Bar here, I think this bar's going to go as well. So you rejoin me yet again. The exhaust is now on. 2 little bolts, tighten them up with an Allen key, and there you go. So just had to drag my toolbox out, and we've came to a problem. So the fuel pump that I was going to put in now, this is the only Allen key that I can find in this whole toolbox. So I'm not quite sure where the hell my Allen keys are gone. And that is now my phone. Give me a second.